Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and this is June the 24th. Happy Friday. Whew. Just wanted to kind of mention the Great Planet Parade as of today. Mercury, Venus, Uranus, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, and Saturn are all lined up in alignment. So I thought that was pretty cool. I just had that up on my phone. So I want to do a reading today on, yesterday I did a reading on the connection energies, and today I want to do a reading on Divine Feminine, like Divine Feminine Friday, and find out where she is in her heart space, and you know what's going on in her energy as far as her soul growth and as per the connection. So, and then I want to get some guidance for Divine Feminine for the upcoming weekend, just because it just feels like the energies are massive shifts, massive transformations going on. Venus is now in Gemini, and we're going to be coming into I think it's Mars squaring Pluto next week, and that's going to be some dynamic energies. And I think right now it just feels like things are open to communication in a very rational, balanced way. So those are the energies I'm feeling and tapping into, and I'm hoping that this reading will help illuminate some of that as to where that might go. So I'm just going to pull from the decks as I feel guided, and I'm going to start with Divine Feminine, since this is Divine Feminine Friday. All right. Oop. Okay, that one stayed on the table. We'll look at that in a minute. So, hope you are doing well. Let's see what comes through. For Divine Feminine energy, please. This is the Divine Feminine Oracle. Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light, I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. And that feels to me like the energy of being in sovereignty, and kind of from that space being able to give authentically an unconditional love, but with healthy boundaries. And then we have the Mystic of Peace. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I am at peace when my mind is clear, the way is clear. And so this feels like very balanced mind and heart energy, heart and brain coherence, where there's much balance in Divine Feminine energy. She's really coming into her authentic power, the power deep within her soul, and this is emanating this brilliant light, but yet she's gaining this clarity. Okay, so let's pull from the Soul's Journey for Divine Feminine. So obviously there's her heart space is balanced and flowing, and the energy, because her mind is clear, she's leveled up. So what is going on for the Divine Feminine energy? Gratitude. Yeah, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that this presents. Now, on the twin flame path, this feels like the Divine Feminine has kind of risen above that level, that lower level of the anxiety of the connection, and now is seeing the blessings of the connection, and is grateful for the transformation it has bestowed upon her life and her soul growth. And now that she looks back, it feels as though Divine Feminine energy is saying, now I see the benefits, not the, the converse. I'm seeing the bigger picture. And that's been in the energy lately. And freedom. Yeah, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So utilizing the really powerful energies of this connection, Divine Feminine is really feeling her sovereignty. Okay, let's pull a few tarot cards. I'm going to use the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. One of my favorite decks. It's a beautiful deck. Definite Divine Feminine energy. Let's find out. This is very positive energy. Divine Feminine is really just focusing on her spiritual work, creating an abundant and beautiful life for herself, finding the things that need to be changed and having the will and the courage to change them. Oh, absolutely. Look at this. 9 of Pentacles. That is absolutely Divine Feminine energy. We are in a good place. Yeah, we've come a long way. Okay, that's the only card I'm going to pull on that. Okay, so this card flew out or stayed on the table. Mountain Goat. There's something out of balance in your life. Do whatever you need to do to correct it. This feels something about the connection, because that was what I was intending when I was thinking about that. Sorry, I have to have a little bit of a water break. We'll pull another card. I don't know if this is divine. It feels like Divine Masculine energy. Could be the energy of the connection. Weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. That is definitely different energy. So I feel like this is Divine Masculine energy. So I'm going to pull from the Wild Unknown tarot, and let's see what's going on, because that's very opposite. Because what I'm feeling right now is that this feels very Divine Masculine. I mean, this is a ram, and it feels like Divine Feminine is solid. She's in her good place. This feels like there's something in Divine Masculine's life that is out of balance, and now they're kind of starting the analysis process of what needs to change. What do I need to change? They're looking at things from a higher perspective, from a different perspective, so that they can see what is really sabotaging them in their life so that they can change it. Son of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. This is kind of, in my interpretation of this deck, owls represent wisdom. And it feels like there is clarity coming through about their situation and how it is, the imbalance is sabotaging them. So this is something that's happening now with the Knight of Swords, but it's pointing right to the need to correct it. So it looks like with this weasel, the Divine Masculine is analyzing. Yeah, 5 of Cups. And I mean, this is just that forlorn, you know, almost like I give up. almost like I give up energy, like they're defeated. Like something that whatever is imbalanced in their life is creating this dynamic of defeat. And they're just like, okay, I need to get out of this energy. I need to fix whatever this is. I need to correct it. So now they're starting to pay attention. And they're just looking at everything and saying, what is it that's wrong so I can fix it? Yeah, okay, so to me this is three of Cups is union energy, but look at here. I just pulled the Ace of Wands and the Empress, another 3. Threes to me are catalysts for change. So this change is going to bring about some sort of catalyst for a new direction in the connection. Yeah. There's a vulnerability here. There's going to be an illumination of whatever is kind of sabotaging them that makes them vulnerable to this energy. And then once they kind of bring that into balance, there will be, look, there will be this is going to change the dynamic. All right, let's pull from messages. Let's see. Messages from your guides. This is very interesting. Almost feels like the Divine Feminine has left the connection temporarily. I'm just going to say, because you can't really. But in the 3D, she's just kind of moved on. That's it. 6 of Swords is there. You got the 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. She's like, I don't need this. And we've been seeing that a lot now for a couple of months in the readings, which is great. Live your bliss. That's what Divine Feminine is doing. She's living her bliss. She is just creating a beautiful life for herself. And she's not allowing negative energy to come in. The Divine Masculine is being sabotaged by negative energy, and they're trying to figure out, what do I need to change to get out of this? Whatever this is, they're looking for a way out. They're looking for a solution. They realize there's no take responsibility for your actions. A number one thing, and look at how these are the same pattern on the card, the same background, taking responsibility for their actions. Yeah, they know that there's no fixing whatever this is, because they're just in this constant defeat energy. That's really strong energy. Bottom of the deck, have an attitude of gratitude. So we have gratitude twice. All right, let's get messages from spirit guides. Wow. This is making this definitely is making a lot of sense. Is there a flipper? All right, I pulled one card. And another. Okay. Here. So we have memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. This feels like this is the 5D for me. When I read this, I'm not talking about, I don't feel the energy of the ancestors, but of course they're there. But this to me is directly relevant to the love at the 5D that the Divine Feminine is embracing and saying, okay, the love's there. I know it's there. So I can just put that in my heart, put it in my, kind of your heart blocket, carry it with you. You just need to know it's there. You don't necessarily need to physically experience it. It's just kind of like what I'm picturing is a locket where you're putting the love in a locket. And you know, old school people, you know, a locket is like a, used to be something that you would carry. It was usually heart shaped, and it would be something you carried a picture of your loved one in, or a strand of hair, because hair was extremely personal in the Victorian age. But people would keep something very precious to remind them of a loved one. And it feels as though Divine Feminine has put the love of the connection between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine into a locket, where she's placed it in her heart, saying, it's there. I know it's there. I don't have the need for it to be in physical manifestation anymore. Does that make sense? Animals of all type are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts for us. They've been our spirit companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Okay, so this is for the Divine Masculine. He may be receiving messages through animals. You know, maybe a spirit guide is talking to him, but this is going to help him understand what he needs. And it's just ironic how I pulled the animal spirit guides for the Divine Masculine, and the Animal Kingdom guides card came out. It feels like animals are helping him, giving signs and support to help him figure out what needs to be fixed, what's sabotaging him, and how to open his heart. And this is a card of restoration to me. And underneath is the Ace of Swords. Oh, and you know, the Ace of Swords with the Four of Swords is the Five of Swords, figuring out what's sabotaging him so that he can restore himself. So it feels like these animal guides are working with him to help guide him through this process. Okay, I'm going to just pull a couple of tarot from the Shadowscapes and find out if there's any other messages from Spirit, please. This is so beautiful. It makes so much sense. Anything else, Spirit, please, that my viewers need to know? Then we have the Ace of Wands again. There might be a change of direction or action in this connection based upon this. Queen of Pentacles. Be in your grounded, you know, heart space. The Divine Masculine may see you as the Queen of Pentacles and need a little bit of soul nurturing as they go through this. Can you see all those cards? Yeah, hold them up. There. Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This is a change of dynamic in the 3D around the Queen of Pentacles. That's that nurturing side of you, that really divine feminine, you know, physical nurturing. It feels, okay, it feels as though the Divine Masculine needs some sort of support, could be financial support from the Divine Feminine. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying that might be a conversation opener where they might need a little help. And that's how they reach out to you. That's exactly what that energy feels like to me. Because the Queen of Pentacles is abundant. And we have the Nine of Pentacles up there where she's financially self-reliant. Two of Cups. So what might happen in this connection, if this resonates with you, is that, you know, as the Divine Masculine is going through this analysis process in order to figure out what is sabotaging him so that he can restore balance in his life, in his soul. He is having to take responsibility for his actions. If he owes you money, he may come back to pay it, or he may reach out because he needs some assistance. That's, and I'm not going to give you advice on what to do. Every situation is different. But this is kind of like an opening conversation, maybe an excuse in order to reach out to you. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. Yeah, see? Can't have a more clear reading than that, honestly. Okay, that is the reading for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave in peace, please, what does not, as somebody else's message it may be. If you need a personal reading, please connect with me at the email in the description box. I'm happy to set that up for you. I have some clear blocks of time next week that I can get to it relatively quickly. I try to do them within 48 hours. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.